Welcome to another deep dive. Today we are looking at scroll compressors.
Mhm.
Specifically, their use in air conditioners. Get lots of questions about these. People want to know why they're getting so much buzz, what makes them stand out from the competition, and really how they compare to other types of air compressors out there. So I've got an HVAC expert here with me today to break it all down, with growing concerns about energy bills and noise pollution. Scroll compressors seem to be coming in at just the right time, wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely. And, they're a popular choice not just for homes, but also for medical HVAC systems as well, which really says something about their efficiency and reliability.
Yeah, that's a great point. I remember dealing with an old noisy AC unit. It sounded like a jet engine taking off every time it kicked on, made it impossible to sleep. So quiet operation is definitely a huge plus for me. And, our sources highlight that as one of the key advantages of scroll compressors. Can you tell us a little more about why they run so quietly?
Yeah, sure. So it really comes down to the design. They use two spirals that interact, but they don't actually touch, which minimizes vibration and noise compared to those older compressors you were talking about.
So if you're someone who values a peaceful environment, a scroll compressor might be right up your alley. It's amazing how a simple design change can make such a big difference in noise level. Now, what else makes scroll compressors so appealing?
Well, I don't know about you, but I hate changing the oil in my AC unit.
Oh yeah, not a fun task at all.
Right. Well, one of the major perks of scroll compressors is that they don't need oil lubrication.
Oh, so no more oil changes.
That's right.
Now, it's a DIY project I can get behind. I also read that the oil-free design means there's no risk of oil contaminating the air, which is especially important for homes and medical facilities, places where clean air is essential.
Exactly. It simplifies maintenance and
Yeah.
contributes to a healthier indoor environment.
Okay, so we've got quiet operation, low maintenance, and clean air, all fantastic benefits. But let's talk about the bottom line, energy efficiency. Our sources indicate that scroll compressors are real standouts here. How do they manage to deliver such impressive energy savings?
It all boils down to something called volumetric efficiency. Basically, it means they can squeeze more cooling power out of the same amount of energy compared to traditional
Well,
compressors.
for someone like me who's always looking to lower their energy bills, this is music to my ears.
Hmm.
It sounds like scroll compressors really deliver on the promise of efficient cooling. I also read that they tend to run cooler than other types of compressors, which probably contributes to their energy efficiency, right?
Exactly. They don't have to work as hard
Yeah,
to generate the same amount of cooling.
so less energy consumption.
Right. And it also means a longer lifespan for the compressor. Plus, some scroll compressors can even operate continuously without overheating, which provides more consistent airflow and precise temperature and humidity control.
Wow, continuous cooling with precise temperature and humidity control. That sounds incredibly comfortable. It seems like scroll compressors really tick all the boxes. But our sources mention that there are different types of scroll compressors, each with its own unique features. Can you walk us through the different options?
Sure, so we have fixed speed, two-stage, variable capacity, and variable speed, which are also known as inverter compressors. Let's start with the simplest type, the fixed speed compressor. These are commonly found in older AC units. They do a good job compressing air, but they aren't as efficient when it comes to regulating temperature.
So maybe not the best choice for someone who's picky about having a perfectly consistent temperature.
Yeah, I imagine those temperature swings could be a bit annoying.
What about two-stage compressors? Are they a step up from fixed speed models?
Yes, they offer a little more flexibility and efficiency. They have two fixed speeds, 65% and 100% capacity, which allows for some temperature adjustments. It's an improvement over the basic on and off operation of those fixed speed compressors, but it's still not the most sophisticated option.
So it sounds like we need to talk about the more advanced options, variable capacity and variable speed compressors. What makes these types stand out?
Well, both variable capacity and variable speed compressors utilize something called modulating technology, which allows for much finer temperature control. Variable capacity compressors, sometimes called digital compressors, are known for their precise temperature management. And then we have variable speed, or inverter compressors, which are considered the most efficient and precise type, providing the most consistent temperature control you can get.
These inverter compressors seem to be the talk of the town these days. It sounds like they offer some serious advantages over the other types. But before we move on to exploring those in detail, let's just take a quick pause here and make sure you've got all the basics down. So far, we've learned that scroll compressors offer quieter operation. They need less maintenance, provide cleaner air, and use less energy than traditional compressors. And within the world of scroll compressors, you've got a range of choices, from those simpler fixed speed models to the more advanced inverter compressors. Now let's dive deeper into what makes those inverter scroll compressors so special. What sets them apart from the pack?
Inverter scroll compressors really take efficiency and performance to a whole other level. They can fine-tune their operation to match the exact cooling needs of a space.
That sounds incredibly smart. So instead of just switching on and off, they can actually adjust their output to maintain a steady temperature. What's the secret?
Well, the key is the inverter technology. It allows the compressor to ramp up or down its speed smoothly and gradually, based on the temperature demands. This not only makes them more energy efficient, but also eliminates those jarring starts and stops that you might experience with traditional compressors.
So they're constantly making small adjustments to maintain the perfect temperature without wasting energy on those big bursts of power. That's really clever. Speaking of energy efficiency, are inverter scroll compressors noticeably better than the other types?
Oh, absolutely. They're designed to sip energy, really. The inverter technology allows them to draw less power than conventional scroll compressors, while still delivering that powerful cooling, so you'll definitely notice a difference in your energy bills.
That's great news. Lower energy bills and a smaller carbon footprint. It's a win-win. Now, we've already talked about how quiet scroll compressors are. Are inverter models even quieter?
Yeah, definitely. The smooth operation of the inverter technology reduces that noise and vibration even further. It's practically whisper quiet, perfect for bedrooms, nurseries, any space where peace and quiet is a priority.
That's fantastic. I can imagine how much more relaxing it would be to sleep without that constant hum from the AC. Our research also mentioned that inverter scroll compressors offer excellent humidity control. Can you explain why that's so important?
Sure, humidity really affects how comfortable we feel. Inverter scroll compressors can dehumidify the air much more effectively than traditional systems. This means you can set your thermostat a little higher and still feel perfectly comfortable, which, translates into even more energy savings.
That's a great point. Small adjustments can add up to significant savings. So inverter scroll compressors deliver energy efficiency, quiet operation, precise temperature control, and excellent humidity management. Sounds like they've got it all. But I'm guessing there has to be a trade-off somewhere. Are these high-tech wonders more expensive?
Yeah, they do tend to have a higher upfront cost compared to other options.
That makes sense. You're paying for the advanced technology and those long-term benefits. But our research indicated that the long-term savings on energy bills might actually make it a worthwhile investment, especially for somebody who plans to stay in their home for a while. It's all about weighing the upfront cost against the potential long-term savings and comfort.
Exactly. It's like investing in a high-quality appliance. You might pay more initially, but you're likely to enjoy better performance, durability, and those lower operating costs over time. Now, while we're on the topic of the technology, our sources also went into the manufacturing process. Pretty fascinating. Did you find that interesting?
Yeah, for sure. It shows how much precision and expertise
Mm-hmm.
goes into creating these components. One of the sources mentioned a company called Sunrise Metal. They specialize in die casting parts for scroll compressors. They seem to be really focused on quality control.
Right. And they offer a comprehensive solution from design and prototyping to tooling, die casting, and finishing. They even utilize CNC machining for precise manufacturing.
It's a good reminder that there's so much complexity behind the technologies we use every day. We take it for granted that our AC units work, but there's a whole team of engineers and skilled workers making it all happen.
Absolutely. And the technology behind scroll compressors is constantly evolving. With manufacturers pushing the boundaries of efficiency and performance, it makes you wonder what the future holds for HVAC technology.
I was just thinking that. Imagine a world where AC units are so smart and efficient that they just disappear into the background, quietly keeping us comfortable without any effort on our part. What do you think we can expect to see in the coming years?
Yeah, it's amazing to think about how far we've come from those old clunky AC units of the past. What advancements do you think we'll see for scroll compressors?
Well, one thing that our sources highlighted was the role of materials in manufacturing. So maybe we'll see some new innovative materials, things that are lighter, more durable, even better at conducting heat. That could lead to quieter operation, longer lifespan, and even greater energy efficiency. That's a great point. New materials could really change things up. I also think we'll see even more integration. With smart home systems, imagine an AC that learns your schedule and preferences,
Oh, yeah. Adjusting the temperature automatically.
keeping you comfortable
Hmm.
while using less energy.
Absolutely. We might even see AC units that can predict maintenance, alerting you to problems,
before they even happen.
taking all the hassle out of home ownership.
It's incredible to think how these advancements could transform our homes into these really intelligent and responsive environments. But let's not forget about sustainability. As we move towards a greener future, how do you think scroll compressors will evolve to become more eco-friendly?
That's a great question. We might see a shift towards refrigerants that have a lower environmental impact. And scroll compressors might become even more efficient in using those refrigerants.
Minimizing leaks and waste.
Exactly.
And maybe we'll even see scroll compressors designed to work with renewable energy sources, like solar panels. Imagine an AC unit that runs completely on clean energy.
That would be amazing.
A huge step towards a more sustainable future.
Absolutely.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground today. From the basics of scroll compressors to their potential to change the future of HVAC. Any final thoughts for our listeners?
I think the key takeaway here is that scroll compressors offer some big advantages over traditional compressors. Quieter, less maintenance, use less energy, and provide more consistent cooling. Now, inverter scroll compressors are the most advanced and the most efficient option, but the best choice really depends on your budget and your needs. No matter which type you choose, though, you'll definitely appreciate the comfort, the efficiency, and the peace of mind that a scroll compressor can bring.
Will said. It's been fascinating to explore this technology that's quietly transforming our homes and our world. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of scroll compressors. We'll catch you next time for another deep dive into the technologies that shape our lives